channel. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on the look that I'm wearing right now, which is inspired by Rihanna's look at the CFDA Awards that took place a few months ago. I know I'm probably the last person in the world to film a tutorial based off of this look, but I just really loved it, and it's a little bit different than what you normally see on celebrity red carpets. I feel like what's very on trend, and I hate that term more than anything, but I'm going to use it anyway, what's very popular with celebrity makeup artists and celebrities in general is almost like this no makeup look. That's not a lot going on with the eyes. If anything, there's a pop of color on the lips. So to see somebody on the red carpet rocking a full-blown smoky eye was kind of refreshing, and I just really wanted a chance to recreate it. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm really sorry I haven't been around here on YouTube or Instagram or my blog or anything for that matter. It's just been a crazy couple of weeks, but things have finally calmed down and we are getting back to our regularly scheduled program. This is probably gonna drive you nuts in the video. Two of my nails broke right before I went to go film, and there was just no time to do anything about it. So I'm sorry, it's all up in your face, Nancy Grace, and I know it's gonna drive me banana sandwich when I go to edit this, but it is what it is, and we are gonna survive. Anyway, please subscribe if you have not. Check the down bar for links to my Instagram, my Facebook, my Pinterest, and my website. Until then, I will see you in my next video. I love you more than you will ever know. Bye! Okay guys, we are starting off with MAC Painterly Paint Pot as always all over the lid. I just prefer this primer because it makes my shadow last all day and it conceals any imperfections on the lid. Then I'm going in with this Urban Decay eyeshadow called ABC Gum and a Sigma E40 brush. This step is not absolutely necessary. It's just a really flesh tone light color. I thought I'd give it a try as a transition color. It's still not something you absolutely must do. This is the same brush, but this is Bobbi Brown Almond eyeshadow. I used to use it all the time. This is actually a blush. You do not have to use this exact color. It's just what I had readily available. You can use Creme Brulee from Makeup Geek, Soft Brown from MAC, Texture from MAC would actually be even better. We just want something orangey because Rihanna had a very clear, bright orange tone in the crease acting as her transition color. Then I'm going in with Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek. You guys know it's going to show up in every single video, with a 286 brush from MAC, which is just a smaller, more dense, more precise version of that E40 that we already used from Sigma. And I am just working this into the crease. I really want this to be evenly saturated in color from inner corner to outer corner. We want this to be really dense and defined because having this color will make blending out the darker colors we're about to go in with much easier. Then I just go back in with that E40 and fluff it around a little bit more. Taking this Smashbox Full Exposure palette and this dark brown color from it. I forgot to show a screenshot of it, but I'm really enjoying this palette. You can use any dark brown, but I'm just using this one. This is a very chocolatey, cool toned, warm brown. I don't normally put such dark colors so high in my crease, but doing this will make the black that we're going to put in later a lot easier to blend and to deal with. I'm just taking that on a brush and fluffing it into the crease, and then I go back in with that 286 from MAC and add a little more Cocoa Bear, and then I started blending in some more of that brown shadow from the Smashbox palette, and then I take my E40 brush and blend all the colors back together once again. And then I'm going to take the black from the Smashbox palette. You can really use any black that you want, and I am just going to work this into the outer crease. And we're going to take this much higher than we normally do, but we're going to do it very slowly. So when we add some black, we're going to take a blending brush to kind of fluff it in and work it around in the crease. Take your time. Don't go in with too much black right away, because once you go up too high with it or add too much product, it can be very difficult to control. And we don't want the darkness to take over this look. We still want that pop of orange in the crease because that was a very big component to Rihanna's look. Then I'm just going back in with that 286 once again with a little more Cocoa Bear. You don't necessarily have to add any more, but I'm just doing it to blend it out a little more. Then I'm taking this silver color from the Smashbox palette. It is so gorgeous. It's like a blue gunmetal color, and I'm taking this all over the lid, whereas normally I would keep this pretty low. I'm actually taking this color pretty high up into my crease, which normally I'm not a big fan of because shimmery particles in the crease kind of make the crease area look really muddy and not very defined, and with having a flat lid I kind of need to create that shape, but there is a way that we're going to keep this in control and make sure that it doesn't make our eyeshadow look badly blended. So just take your time, add your shadow, and we're actually going to go in with this gorgeous Urban Decay color. It's called Moonspoon. I think I'll list it down below, but it's one of their glitter rock shadows. And I'm taking that on a flat brush from MAC. I think this is a 224, 242, I can't remember. I'll list it down below. I'm just putting that all over the lid, and once again, we are putting a lot of it on, and we are taking it rather high up into the crease. And I decided I wanted to go in and deepen it up even more with that black shadow, so I added a little more in the outer corner. Now we're doing things a little bit weird. I'm actually going to go ahead and do my under eye concealer. If you notice I haven't done my liner, my lashes, or anything, that's because this is a wraparound smoky eye, which means we want the smoky eye to look like it goes all the way around our eyeball. And for me, this is just my favorite technique. It also helps me clean up my shape. I won't be doing a wing liner today, so cleaning up my shape with concealer still gives me that elongated upward turn shape that I prefer. Then I took my Hourglass powder that I always use, and I took this banana powder from the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, mixed them together to set my under eye concealer. I've been really enjoying this combination lately. And then I put a little bit of eyeshadow primer underneath my eye, and I'm going back in with that first shadow, which was the Almond color from Bobbi Brown, and I'm just working that in. If you notice, if you look in my eye, I'm just replicating what I see on the lid on the lash line. So we clearly can see that orange color first. Then we're going in with that Cocoa Bear, which is the next color that we have. We're going to build these two up together. We can take this pretty low. We can blend it out, make it pretty smoky. That's kind of the main focal point of this look. And I'm taking a pencil brush and making sure the colors are connecting with each other from the top lid to the lash line. Then I'm going in with that dark brown color, and as you can see, I'm once again connecting them together. We want this to look really smoky, really seamless, really blown out. That is the main focus. Our main goal is to make it look like this is just effortlessly wrapped around the eyeball. And then I'm taking some black on a push liner brush from MAC. I think it's called a 212. Once again, connecting that even with our black that we have on the top lid, just to make sure that all the colors on the bottom and all the colors on the top are identical. I know I've said that like 4 times, but it is a very important component to the look once again. Then I add a little bit of liquid liner on the top. You really don't have to do liner if you don't want to. I just kind of felt like it, I don't know. I was feeling a little squirrely. No wing, just a straight line, thinnest towards the nose, thickest towards the outer corner. Then I'm going in with rice paper, which is my favorite under brow highlight, just to kind of add a little bit of lift, a little bit of shimmer, but nothing too crazy to compete with the rest of the eyes. Excuse me, never fails. Every video I'm going to burp or hiccup or something. I think I'm taking in so much air when I talk. Now I'm going in with just a black liner. Any one you have will do, and I'm tight lining. You guys know this freaky sci-fi shot will be in every video, but I just cannot tight line and frame any other way. We really want to smoke out and have the darkest of colors closest to our actual eyeball. So those liners and those dark shadows are just going to intensify that kind of sexy, sultry look we're going for. Curl the lashes and put mascara on the top and the bottom lashes. Not that you can tell because I'm out of frame. Then I just slapped on my favorite false lashes of life, which is Flutter lashes in the style Paige. Rihanna's lashes were not quite this dramatic. This is an inspired look. I'm not doing this whole look exactly the way her makeup artist did. I'm just kind of doing it the way that I like to do my makeup, but inspired by the color combination. Then I'm going in with Shroom from MAC, and I'm just putting this in the inner corner of my eyes. Usually I would use Nylon from MAC, but that's a little too yellow for this look. We want to kind of keep it soft and shimmery and pale and almost like a white color because that yellow would really clash. And excuse the sunglasses on my head. That is the only way I can keep my hair out of my face while I do makeup without putting creases in it. Now I'm just taking my Studio Care Blend powder from MAC and powdering my entire face. That zit on my cheek is going to drive me insane in the membrane. Ugh! I always get breakouts in like the most inopportune of places. But yeah, just powdering my face so that makeup lasts all day, and then going with my NARS brush that I just got, and I'm so excited. I can't believe it's finally mine. And I'm going in with Smashbox Matte Bronze. This is like the first time I've ever used this brush on myself, so it took me a while to get used to, and I wish I could say like, oh, it's so not even worth all the hype, blah blah blah, but it totally is. Usually I have to use 2 or 3 brushes to do my contour exactly the way I want, and I just have to use this one. So
My contour ended up being a little more extreme. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette. I just took the first shade from the contour side. It ended up being a little extreme, but that's just because I'm not used to this brush yet. But I just blended it out with a fan brush from Sigma. This is the 18 karat gold Fancy Fancy. Little shot of me contour in the old schnoz. You can see more information about that in my contour video. I'll link it down below. Then I'm taking this gorgeous blush from NARS called Gina. I'm obsessed with it, and I'm going to make my guppy face. I have no idea why I have to open and close my mouth to put my blush on, but it's kind of my jam lately. Then I'm going to go in with Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick. Oh, get it, girl. Get on your bad self. I'm going to go in with Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in the color Beige, which is the second Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick I have found that I really like, and I can't believe it because I was so anti-shimmer bricks for a long time. Now I'm going in with Subculture from MAC. Rihanna's lip liner in this look was very overdrawn, and the lip liner color was much darker than her actual lip color that she went with. I'm not really into that, so I just went with Subculture, but a little more pigmented of an application. This is the Alter Ego lipstick from LORAC in the color Socialite. It's new for me. I really, really like the formula, but I felt like this color was a little too nude, so I went in with NARS Chelsea Girl Lip Lacquer, just to kind of add a little bit more gloss, a little bit more pink to make it not so concealer shade on my face. And then I went in with my Urban Decay All Nighter Chill Setting Spray and all over my face, and you are done. Thanks, guys.